Good afternoon. It's time for another weekly check-in, but it is on a Wednesday because I weigh myself at work and I did not go into work Tuesday. So, that is my normal weigh-in day. Obviously, I weighed in today. We are at 188.6. 188.6. Let me do yield calculations. I don't remember. I don't math good. 207 was my starting point, minus 188.6. 18.4 lbs, bro. We making some serious progress. I don't know if I look any different. Maybe I should go back and look, like at my first video, just to compare the face. I mean, 20 pounds is, I'm not there. 18 pounds is a decent amount. I don't want to bullshit myself and say I lost more than I did. There's not really any new updates on it. It's just a lot of meat and cheese. The only thing I've noticed that's kind of becoming newer is that out of the 3 meals a day I eat, like back to back to back within like that 6 to, I think it's 6 or 7 hours ish. Because sometimes I don't eat when I go in, and that's like around 6 o'clock even, but sometimes I'll eat here. So sometimes I start at 5:30, sometimes I start at 6, but my appetite is just not, like, I'm never hungry. So I end up having to force myself to eat because I heard somewhere that it's kind of, I don't know if it's necessarily dangerous, but it's not smart to eat less than 1,000 calories. But that's the good part of this diet between the fasting and the keto. I don't really count the calories. I mean, I'll look, but I'm primarily looking at, when I'm buying something new to eat for the first time, I'm primarily looking at the carbs, because these things, like, I mean, it gives you all the information, like, it's going to be blurry, but you kind of understand what I mean. But yeah, like all that stuff in there. So I'll just look at that. And sugars, I think I said, like, sugars usually equal carbs. So, I mean, that's why you can't do, I do. I was going to show something, because I actually have one right here that I just took out of the fridge. I was planning on drinking, but I'm not drinking yet because I wanted to upload this video, one of the 8,000 I need to make today. Yeah, I really just look at the carbs, and like the most carb heavy thing I eat is I eat a salad, and I think it's like the lettuce in there that has a lot of carbs to it. I take out, like, they come in a little package, and it's got like croutons and other garbage you can mix in with it. So I just take the croutons out, and I don't really care for tomatoes, so I take those out too. And I think those are fairly high in, are they high in sugar? Tomatoes high in sugar? That's a good question. I don't know. The inside always seemed like snot, so I kind of avoided it. But so something I did find that I wanted to show off, like they started making these. This isn't like a sponsorship or anything. It's just something I just found that is, if you're into the Diet Coke scene. Again, I understand that they say that all this stuff is bad for, because I think this is probably made from aspartame too. Yeah, aspartame, but aspartame is like I believe it's the artificial sweetener in there, which they say causes cancer. But I also have read other studies that you'd have to drink like more than a Trump amount of Diet Coke. So what does he drink like every day in Diet Coke's like 11 or something like that? He drinks something absolutely crazy. I can get up to like 5 in an evening when I'm just like, when it's chill time and I'm sitting here playing games. I can knock back a couple. But anyway, they have come out with these flavors, like flavored Diet Coke. I think there's like a cinnamon cherry, a ginger lime, a mango something or other. I don't have the mango one. I don't see the mango one very often, honestly. It's like a yellow can, and then I thought there was a 4th one, but I don't remember what that is. But they just came out. I think they just came out. It doesn't say new on it, but my store near my house just started carrying these. So you probably can't see it, but this is Blueberry Acai Diet Coke. I don't even know what the hell an acai is. And then one that I drank yesterday, which I left laying around, which is great for organization. This one is, yeah, that light is just murdering. But you can kind of see strawberry guava. So both of these are very good. I'm not super hyped on the tall cans are weird too, because this is the same as like the 12-ounce fat cans. I wonder why they started doing the tall ones. neither here nor there, I suppose. But yeah, they are just really good. Instead of just having the bland Diet Coke, at least you get some flavor along with it. I don't think I'm really worried about the aspartame at the end of the day, just because I really don't feel necessarily any different. The energy drinks in the morning still punch me in the stomach if I don't eat enough with them. You can get energy drinks pretty cheap. These are called Rippets. These are from like a local dollar store, so you can just go there and pick those up. They actually have Rock Stars there too. They have Rock Stars in like this size of can, like the sugar-free one. So if you're doing that, that is an alternative. So yeah, the January thing's still ongoing. I think that's really all the updates I have for it. I don't have anything because it doesn't change drastically, so there's not as much to report week to week other than, hey, I found this stuff. This stuff is pretty good. If you guys want to be on keto, you can give that stuff a try. And yeah, I mean, this like you can do, like diet stuff you can do all night as long as it doesn't have any calories. So like coffee or tea or whatever. I'm pretty sure most tea is calorie free, I think. But there's a lot of stuff you can get that's calorie free that has I mean, obviously unsweetened tea would have. You just have to be careful. Read nutrition labels. That's what they're there for. Coffee, I think, has calories. I mean, I might consume a few calories, but it's never more than... It's really low. It's like 10 or less amount of calories. So that's just like during the fasting period, which may or may not... I don't think it would necessarily break your fast consuming that few calories. But that, I believe... So as far as February goes, I didn't really start February. Like I meant to start doing stuff in February, and then like February has been a really shitty month. Like not really like anything on screen. Just there's like a really bad winter storm, and it got down to like where the wind chill was like -30 and stuff. But I was inside, and I just didn't want to do anything. And then that. Like 2 weekends after that, or the next weekend, because it's only the 6th. So this past weekend, okay, there was a storm. The wind chill was -32 degrees Fahrenheit. Like 4 days later, it was 50 degrees outside. So there was a huge fucking like just water everywhere, and just what the state sometimes, bro. Just, it's still something I want to do. I actually put a couple things in a box, so I can't say I did absolutely nothing. Part of the whole organization thing is just trying to keep things cleaner than I normally do, which is I'm not the cleanest person in the world I mean, look, here, I'll show you. Here, look, there's 3 cans and that stupid energy drink right here that I drank yesterday and haven't put away yet. Because that's how I do. That's how I do. A little sloppy. And that in between. So anyway, after the weather got warm, my furnace ended up dying. So thankfully, after like the 40, 50 degree days, that thing went out. I knew it was going to go out because it was buzzing. It had been buzzing for months. And I ended up trying to get a replacement part for that. And it was like, oh yeah, that'll be $880, and this thing's 17 years old, and you're probably gonna have to call this back. Okay, just get a new one for Christ's sake. So yeah, so that happened. It went from like Saturday until Tuesday with just 0 heat. So you're waking up with like 50 degrees in the house. That is cold, bro. But anyway, this doesn't really have anything to do. I'm just oh. Oh, and there was so much barf, too. There was so much barf. So much barf. It's okay. It's all taken care of now. We're good now. We are barf-free. We are like 3 days barf-free. Anyway, yeah, like I said, February is a month where I want to try to get more organized. Now, that thing, if I put some serious effort into it, the thing is having time to do it, because it is very time consuming to do it, and I just have to find just a couple hours to do it. And that is just the problem, is finding time to do it. Yeah, but it's just getting rid of shit you don't need, keeping shit organized. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty straightforward, right? But anyway. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. If this is your first check-in for February, what are you guys doing for February? Did you pick anything new for February? Are you still doing January stuff? Have you mastered peeling potatoes into ocarinas? Have you mastered that? That's what you were doing in January, right? So this is, you're shaving carrots into popular 80s movie stars. That's what you're trying to do, right? I mean, it's way better than what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do something bland and boring. But I think it's something in my life that was needed. So the gist is just find something that you can improve and just try to improve on that, right? Right. So that kind of a short update. I know I usually ramble on and on and on and on, which I feel like I'm doing now. So I am going to call it here again. 18.8 lost 18.4. 18.6, 18, somewhere in there. I don't know. But anyway, as always, in the comment section, let me know how you're doing. You guys doing good? You guys need some support? You got it! Devil horns! Boo! Yeah, I don't know. Going a little crazy, man. Going a little crazy, and we still got lots of work to do today yet. So, anyway, thank you for checking in with me again. I will see you guys next week for these updates. Up to Comics Talk. I'll see you later.